this guy always told me he was innocent. He couldn't wait to take his case to a jury. Well, he had his chance, and he changed his tune. Why'd you take that lady's money, James?
We have no comments, sir. Thank you very much.
It's James Walsh, handyman and now convicted felon. This is the day James Walsh has been waiting for, the start of his trial. Just 2 months ago, he told me this.
I'm done talking.
Are you going to go to trial?
Yeah. I never was not going to.
Yeah, he was never not going to, but I guess he never will. James decided to plead no contest. He's a crook. A sad ending for the handyman from hell.
But he was my friend.
In the spring of 2023, I interviewed Mary Lou, a nice lady in her 80s who had a house in Sylvan Lake. Her handyman was James Brian Walsh.
I really liked him. He was nice.
Or so she thought. The helpful handyman had apparently been helping himself to Mary Lou's money, writing checks to himself on Mary Lou's account, and taking what she and her niece believed to be about $30,000. So much money, Mary Lou had to sell her house.
I can't sleep. I get stomach aches. I'm buying Pepto-Bismol. You know, he just made my life miserable. He was my friend.
When I interviewed Mary Lou, Walsh was in the wind. Sylvan Lake police had a warrant for his arrest, but no one knew where he was. I looked for him all summer, checked his Facebook page regularly, and then, last fall, James posted he was at a Tigers game with a friend. So I checked his Facebook friend's Waterford condo, and sure enough, we found him. The next day, I followed James Walsh to a 7-Eleven. You didn't forge any checks?
I did not.
No, you didn't take checks out?
I did not.
Because see, if you notice, sometimes the handwriting looks a little different.
Okay,
So she's missing a whole bunch of money, and she thinks you took it.
Okay, well, that's false.
That's false?
Yep, categorically it's false.
James Walsh was arrested. He bonded out, but then, while awaiting trial, he skipped court. So 2 months ago, I had to track down James again. Where'd I find him? Living with another elderly lady. Who are you living with now? Does this lady know what you're doing?
She's a very good friend of mine, so none of your business.
But remember, Mary Lou thought he was her friend as well.
You would not think he would be the last person I would think. He was my friend.
Do you solemnly swear firm testimony about to give before this court is the whole truth?
Yes.
Which brings us to his trial in Oakland County Circuit Court, which James decided was just too risky.
Is it your own choice to plead no contest?
Yes.
James Walsh pled no contest to 3 counts of felony uttering and publishing and 1 count of felony forgery. He faces 14 years in state prison, but for now, he remains out on bond. I caught up to him at the elevator. Did you got anything to say?
We have no comment.
So you pled no contest, so you're a felon now. Why'd you take that lady's money, James?
We have no comments, sir. Thank you very much.
Do you like my card, sir?
I don't need it.
Yeah, he doesn't need it. He knows where James is headed. Right back into the Hall of Shame. James Walsh will be back in court for sentencing November 13th. Mary Lou and her niece Mary tell me they're planning to face James in court and give statements about how cruel Walsh's crimes really were.
And they deserve to have their voice because it's the hurt that they're feeling here that's really been terrible, right?
Yeah, the Mary Lou, I mean, she thought it was they were friends.
Right,
you know?
that's the thing that was so hard about this for her, is that she couldn't figure out where the money was going to, and then when the niece came and brought all that, and it all pointed towards her friendly handyman. I mean, this is a guy she would let stay at her house, and she'd go on vacation, watch my dog, you know, water my plants and the whole bit. And it turned out this guy was stealing money from her. About 30 grand.
Plea deal is what?
No plea deal.
No plea
this
deal.
was a thing where it was supposed to go to trial, and he came in today and he just said, you know, threw it up, said they got too much evidence against me, and so he faces a long sentence.